It's Friday, folks. It is Friday. And I know I do a morning show on the radio at Sam and Ryan Show at 93.9 The Beat, and I am off of work. That means my weekend has officially begun. I'm actually an hour late, and happy hour is now for us here in Honolulu, Hawaii. That's Tina. I'm Ryan. Hi, welcome. Welcome.
Hi, hi.
Mm. Yeah, so much to talk about. I almost feel like I don't know. I want to like categorize our subject matter as like COVID or non-COVID talk, but I know the title is very clickbaity. Love's Donettes are back. It's true though, ish. It's not. I mean, I have no shame that sometimes I use clickbaity dust in my titles because come on, I'm a morning show radio guy. I've just too much training. But it is true-ish because Thrills Soft Serve, who came into the Samurai Show this morning to the studio, they brought some samples, and I brought some home with me. And one of the flavors that they geniusly and brilliantly brought back after Love's Donuts so famously have just stopped. They've discontinued the donuts. You know, the powdered white donuts, the little tiny.
Oh, they're so good.
They're so good. And they're emotional because we all grew up on them. I mean, for us as kids, it's like Spam, Love's Donuts, Malolo syrup, fruit punch, Pog. These are all the things that Hawaii kids. I know you're from Riverside, California.
I
Shout
have
out.
no idea what Manolo fruit punch is.
Yeah. Oh my God, it's so good. It was just basically like the worst form of sugar as ever taken. But like, let's never mind about that cancerous subject. The point is, we grew up on it. It tasted good. Ice cakes. I don't know if you guys had that in Cali.
No.
We used to have like Malolo syrup and water. You freeze them in like a Dixie cup, and then put them in the freezer. Then the next day, you like hit the bottom of the cup and turn it over because the top would be too hard.
That's like it.
And then it's like shave ice cake. Bruh, I gotta school you. I gotta teach you about my history here in the islands.
Yeah.
But they were genius and they made it into their version, which is like what? Soft serve. What is that? Yogurt? What the hell is that?
It's
ice
so
cream?
good, whatever it is.
Whatever
it's
it
so
is.
Good.
It's ice cream like.
And they change their flavors every month, and we were so lucky to have cotton candy flavor. What did you get last month?
I don't know what I got. Like I think this morning I had what was it, like chocolate peanut butter pretzel.
Ooh.
I had cinnamon toast crunch sprinkle on the top. Oh my, what the, like every once in a while. I'm not saying I don't believe in keto anymore. I do. I'm just saying little dab will do you. I never said eat it every day all the time.
I know.
But a little dab will do you. Check them out at Thrills HNL on Instagram. And are we gonna try some live later on? You'll text KK. She'll go get it from the freezer and bring it to you like a little in-house Uber Eats. You better tip her.
Tip her with some Love's Donuts ice cream.
Dude, that's amazing. So, and they're like it's like Ridge and Sandy. What's up? I want to shout out to them. Young Asian kids, almost kids, and they just
so smart.
They're still out there, like surviving in this pandemic world too. So, like, you know what I mean. You can get the curbside action to this. Bring it out to your car.
Would you say that that ice cream right now during this times is kind of a necessity? Like,
I mean, sure it is, man. I mean, like.
Makes you happy.
This is sort of like COVID and non-COVID, right? Because it's like, yeah, sure, right? Everything right now, anything you can do to be happy is a high value.
And also, anything you do to stay cool because it is hot outside.
It's hot as fuck, like record-breaking temperatures, right?
Yeah.
And we're just lucky we don't live on the Cali West Coast where it's like record heat temperatures means like fucking shit is on fire.
Yeah.
It's so hot that things are just spontaneously combusting into like fire, like flames.
That's crazy.
I mean, we want to blame the gender reveal party because that's fun, but isn't it just like shit be
It's
sitting on
just
fire?
dry. Yeah. It's
just because like
dry as hell.
What was like the wind blows, the friction from the fucking dry as fuck, whatever it is, brush that happens to exist. Boom.
The Santa and the wind.
Just right. That's crazy. How do you like come out of the womb into planet Earth with a gender reveal party that set all of California on fire, and then don't turn out gay? I feel like that would that's disrespectful to your gender reveal party. How do you better come out like just
oh gosh.
I love it. I mean, it's like it's not the baby's fault. That's what I love. I want to talk to that baby when the baby grows up. And I say, dude, it's not your fault. Your parents, though.
I know.
Your
Did they
parents?
even say anything? Like, have they even said, like, dang, my bad?
I saw some article that had a little clickbaity thing too, like the author or the originator of gender reveal party says, please don't have gender reveal parties anymore. It's like poor, like
you trying to outdo each other. Like you're taking it too far.
I know, like the poor person who started that, right? They're like, look, mine was just like pink or blue T-shirts.
I know.
Y'all nobody asked you to get pyrotechnics involved, you fucking morons. Like no one said that shit, right? Like Albert Einstein, right? He did the whole nuclear energy thing because he's trying to like discover wonderful shit for us, and then people just took it off and made a bomb. Remember, he had to write a letter. He had to send a slide into the Germany government's DMs and be like, "I'm so sorry, I told you about the fucking explosive potential of bombs. Please don't kill us all." And they went block.
Did they have block?
Biku, what's up? Oh my God, Biku! I just want to let you know.
You killed it.
You killed it, and you always kill it, and keep on coming. You guys don't know Biku Shimabuku. Go check him out too. So at Thrills HNL and then at Biku Shimabuku. He does this jukebox thing. Hopefully weekly. Hopefully you're gonna do it weekly because it's fun. He makes all the beats himself with his mouth and the fucking loop machine, and you have a very unique, eclectic set of songs that doesn't come out usually.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Not that I don't love Mustang Sally, most other local artists, but the point is, when you get Biku, you get the Mixu Apu.
the Mixu Apu.
You know what I mean? You get the fucking, it's nice.
I love it. I didn't realize like how much I missed like going to see you every Sunday.
That's what it is.
And then we have it blasting loud on the TV, and we can just be in here with our drinks.
And then she knows I get all nerdy, and then like because I miss the social interaction myself, and I bust out the cajon and I play drums next to Biku,
and he sits right next to the TV.
I just force myself into his band that he has not given his consent to, and I just like.
And actually, what's funny is like there is a screen, like there is like you could add Ryan if you wanted to. Just saying, if you wanted that extra little backup.
Yeah, no, you got to check it out. I love it, and we need it all. We need the soft serve, we need the music, right?
Yeah.
We need all. I know it's not the same. Right? People are like, it's not the same.
And you need us. Right? You need us here reminding you that we're here and that we miss you guys.
And you know what? We'll be here for you. Because for us, if you guys don't know, we don't have a schedule. We don't have like...
we have no structure.
There's no structure for this. And it's not because that we wouldn't like one day, but right now we're just learning how to use this software.
I just don't know what I'm doing.
We're drinking heavily. We want this to be like sort of R&D, right? Research and development. This is like the laboratory.
And then what happens is there's too many drinks, and then we end up not getting a whole lot done. But that's okay.
What's up, Owen, Lisa? Oh, Greg, what's happening?
Hey.
Natural high up in the house, man. We need some.
You guys wanna see us taste test the Love's Donuts?
Oh yeah. Let's try that out.
Okay,
let's try that Love's Donuts out. You can go check them out yourself, though.
On a message, the secret message to KK.
Yeah. So we just like, I mean, basically, we're just like, we want to have conversations and hang out with you guys. Thank you guys for joining us. We actually don't want, a lot of people are like, oh yeah, you share our podcast, like, smash the like button. I noticed that's like the new phrase, like as if, like as if like you just made it so cool. We're gonna have to,
smash it,
like smash the like button, man. If you feel like please, I don't care. Don't smash the like button. Don't share. We're not ready yet anyway. We're just like practicing.
I mean, or like
I'm
it and
ready,
share it.
but she's like new, so that's like she's slowing us down in our progress. Hi, KK. Thank you. Okay, so that's Thrills right there. Check this out. Check this out, folks. And you guys can go down there and get it. Like, support local. No one said that supporting local is always the best for your health, but like even on their package today, they said diet starts tomorrow. So I'm not like saying anything they're not like sort of embracing, but I love Ridge and Sandy. Shout out, check them out. And this is what I'm talking about. Like, Love's Donettes went out. They had to discontinue. Man, times are tough, whatever. And we love it. It's emotional. And Rich and Sandy were like, wow, we're going to fucking preserve the flavor and put it in a soft serve.
Yes.
And now we're going to try it. Tina, you go first. You're the sugar, lover.
I'm so glad I get to, reap the benefits of your radio show.
Yeah, that's what I'm here for. To use my radio clout to get chicks. I have no shame.
It's so good.
But does it taste like Love's Donettes, to be honest?
It tastes like donuts.
No.
It's crazy.
No.
It's almost like almost weird because it's like
What?
it tastes like is this cold?
You know what they didn't
donut?
expect? They didn't expect that I'd be drinking it with like whiskey and orange juice, which is a weird combo in itself, but I love it. Okay.
Like it tastes like you could taste like the donut,
Oh my God, it does taste like it.
and then you can taste like the powdered sugar. It's weird.
I'm not even high.
It's so cool.
Yeah, it's coming. But
It's so good.
Brett, it is ice cream. Is it ice cream?
It's ice cream.
It is ice cream.
And
Is it soft serve?
yes,
that
soft
ice
serve.
cream?
Soft serve ice cream. And it's over there Pecoy, right across from Ala Moana, like
It's by,
remember that
by
karaoke spot?
Yeah, Biko. It's by that. Hey, Sam. Oh, bro. It actually tastes like donuts, Sam. Okay, it's by the kind, our old stomping ground, Sam. Where is it by?
That karaoke place.
karaoke
The Mix?
place,
Is it called the Mix?
The Mix. The Mix.
Right next door.
With the with two X's.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But that place is cool too. One day, if we ever get back.
Oh my God,
if we're ever allowed to go outside
I miss karaoke. But yeah. Game 7, Sam. Game 7 today. Look, man, fucking times are tough. Lockdown number, season 8, episode 45 is on, and that's what I got. I got Love's Donuts it's fucking discontinued, but I got it in an ice cream.
But wait, what?
I got NBA's fucking finals, game 7 today at 3:00. These are the little things we have to hang on to, folks.
But I'm just curious, what flavor did Sam get and Becky?
Dude, Sam doesn't eat in the morning, which is so great for me and Becky.
Oh,
Like we just get all the benefits. He's just like. He doesn't eat in the morning. I just take all his shit. So, and then to be honest, because Becky gets paid the less, she gets the first dibs on all the food. That's only fair. That's only fair.
That's
so sorry,
trade-off.
Tina. Milk is like higher in you than you in the food getting like hierarchy. It's just the way it is because
So does that mean did she get carne asada tacos yesterday?
I guarantee she did. Sorry, girl, you get the sloppy second. So milk just by way. You know what I mean? But it's just the way it is. She's working her way up the structure. Trust me.
This is
She's
so
going
good.
faster than you could ever go.
I could probably eat this whole thing.
You're gonna eat the whole thing, girl. I can tell because alcohol makes you want to have more of whatever goes next to it. You know what I'm saying?
Wow. I told KK that she could have some, but I don't know.
KK, you want some?
Oh, why?
I don't know. That's great, but So we were talking about this earlier on the show. If you guys, I'm sure you guys, all of you guys are all 2 of you guys are listening heavily to the Sam Ryan show, especially because it's Sam mostly. It's Sam. It's just Sam and Biku. But yeah, it's like this weekend on the beach. What's your prediction? You think it's gonna be like
more people?
More, yeah. Is it gonna be like? Because you guys were out on Labor Day weekend. You guys saw that. Just driving by. You drove by Wikes.
No, I wasn't planning on going out. I just...
Right, no, you just happened to be driving through Wikes, and then what would that look like? What did it look like?
I got caught in a bunch of traffic because everybody was at the beach, like on the sand, chilling.
Right.
Kids everywhere.
Okay.
I mean, not barbecuing.
And we all know Waimea Bay, they had the mojito pop-up guy.
Yeah.
So this weekend, now that Caldwell said, okay, extension of the lockdown to the 24th, and... only one person on a hike, one person at the beach, one person at the park. If you got kids, fuck you. Fuck you right in your asshole. Fuck you. Don't he say that? I forgot.
What?
And the sign language, it was like, like this.
Yeah.
Boom, 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 boom. Thank God for the, hi.
Lonnie.
Oh, what? Lonnie was in the other room when I was talking about all that other crap. Don't judge me. Do not judge me. Okay, hi. Okay, Lonnie, come on camera and come over here. Okay.
See if you can guess the flavor. Can you guess?
Oh, what?
Is it vanilla?
Okay, let's see if she can guess the flavor. Okay.
What does it taste like?
Don't give her the hint. That's cheating.
Mine tastes like a donut. It is a
It
donut.
is a donut. She's a good actress. Hire her today, folks.
But you're not showing it.
Oh, yeah. Yummy. Well, tell them what you said about your haircut the other day, which I thought it was harsh. So show them the haircut and tell them who you said you look like.
Oh, I said I look like Travis Scott. Right?
You stop it. That was cute, though.
Can put it pen and free. Thank you.
Travis Scott, my little Travis Scott over here.
She doesn't look like Travis Scott. Oh,
That's
God.
funny. Give me the food. I love it, man. I love it. So yeah, go support local, man, and you're doing a good thing. You're, you can as if you can even resist, dude. That's the last. That's the last place you can go to taste Love's Donuts. It's literally like as if Love's Donuts died, came back, resurrected 3 days
Reincarnated.
later, and that's like the Jesus version of Love's Donuts. And it's like, ah, and it's like levitating in your mouth, and then you're gonna reject Jesus who came back from the dead for you. No, you wouldn't. Don't you ever. Don't you ever do that, folks. Hi, Kevin. Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Yeah. So look, man, we're practicing this thing where we're gonna, you know, talk about things that are non-COVID just as passionately as the things that we talk about that are COVID, and we can move in and out.
But can I
There's,
say one
there's
COVID thing?
okay. You can. That's what I'm saying. Either way. Yeah, yeah.
I just want to say, I just want to put it out there that I was walking Leia this morning and I walked by a school.
Leia is our puppy. Thank you.
Leia's a puppy.
Yeah.
And the school was in and kids were having water play and nobody was wearing masks and nobody was social distancing. And I was like, I thought we weren't allowed to do that.
Was it a private or public school?
It's a private school. But
Oh,
why
okay,
is it
yeah.
an
Well,
exception?
private schools are the ones who are misbehaving right now.
But how's
You
that
notice
a,
that?
an
You notice that?
exception?
Yeah, you notice that, huh? It's like you guys make fun of public school this whole time, but when come time for
Mhm.
sure, if you Akamai or not, it's the private schools that keep us like, whatever. Like,
Yeah.
aren't you the ones who's supposed to be better at the science and stuff?
Yeah.
Science says, let's not gather together and spread an infectious disease that is
Yeah.
actually killing us at the fucking moment. Right now in real time, folks.
Well, I was like, why is it? I just don't get this. Like, why do we have to be solo hiking and beach time or whatever, but you're
Look,
still allowed in school, like in a big
it-
bunch
yeah.
of kids, like germ
And-
infested kids?
and shout out to Josh Green, our lieutenant governor.
Oh yeah.
Who
He's
is
so great.
he's the medical. He's the guy with a doctor degree. You know, out of all the leaders, I don't know what they're up there doing, but the guy who's a doctor is saying like, no, yeah, it's not smart, it's not science, it's not great for mental health, it's not great for the economy, and all. You know, he's like voice of reason on there, and I love it because us in our drunken high stupor saying the same shit is good to know. We're not that far off. I mean, the lieutenant governor saying the same shit. It's
Right.
not smart. We need to get at least families of the same household should be able to like be at a
Sit on a beach
beach
together.
outdoors where the fucking circulation is scientifically
Weird.
okay, where the vitamin D is pouring down like fucking something that pours down a lot. It's you know what I'm saying. Hi, Kevin. Hi. Look, I drank some whiskey. I'm gonna talk some shit, and I invite you guys to join us. Thank you for joining us.
How
hanging
many
out.
shots was in that whiskey?
It's only like I'm doing like a double shot, not too crazy.
Well, how come like when I make your double, it's like half a cup, but then when you make a
Triple,
double,
double. Why we gotta like look at stuff? I'm off the clock.
okay.
It is happy hour, and yeah, we're planning it out. I just want to get a vibe. I want to get a feel of where you guys at because look, I'm like you guys. I don't want any more people to die. I don't want these cases to get out of hand even more. But I'm enraged with you all as well, being led by a bunch of fucking assholes, a bunch of baboozes, and like I got
I
five
feel like
people
we
in this
should have
house,
we should have a side note, like
Right.
right here when you say stuff like that,
right?
like
that-
baboozes. Can we have a
baboozes.
definition? Of
Right. This just means
baboozes?
like you're not firing on all cylinders, right? The anti-alkaline, not so smart,
Oh,
making dumb moves, right?
baboozes.
Baboos, Portuguese, and so it's not racial because everyone knows that just means, you're not swinging
Okay,
with all bats. But
I can keep up. Sorry.
even like Sam's Portuguese, he makes the best Portuguese jokes. Like it doesn't matter. It's like I'm Chinese. Like if I make Chinese jokes, right, which is like tight. Oh, you don't spend a lot of money. You tight with the money.
All right.
It doesn't mean that you're just because you're Chinese you're doing it. It just means most likely. It's just generalizations. Okay, it's not truths.
Kind of.
It's like if the shoe fits,
Okay.
then sell it and make money. Says the Chinese. Okay. But what were we talking about? We're just talking about like rewind. See, this is where I haven't even started
Baboo-
smoking. We're talking about you because you said you were talking about the definitions. I was just talking about
Like if people are baboos, then
Well, yeah. I mean, it's no, just talking about like I want to be able to, I got 5 people living in this house right here,
Mhm.
right? And I don't want to get a $5,000 fine if we're at a park or at a beach and we're, keeping distance from other people we don't live with,
Right.
right? We're wearing masks or whatever, and if we're at the beach, we're not wearing the mask, but we're like either in the water or keeping our distance from people. Why can't it be that, right? Why can't we? We're still being safe according to the science, right?
Right.
But we're not like torturing ourselves, right? We're not like ignoring the fact that science and well-being says
Right.
we should be able to at least with the people we
Like
live
get
right,
fresh air. And especially
right,
here because it's like a lot of people are living in like small condos or like,
right.
it's like
Total, no, totally,
we
exactly,
we need like most people are here because of the outdoors, right?
right. Right, no, and that's what's really sad about what's going on right now is that Hawaii just naturally has a lot of fucking things that we could combat this pandemic with. Right, we're on an island. We could have done much better with like sealing the front door. Who comes in, who goes out. We could have, like, you know what I mean.
Right.
Um,
And
we
if the vitamin D plays a factor, then shouldn't we all be outside?
That's the part of it too. We can have like outside is like deals with the circulation thing, right? There's a lot of things we could have done, even with the restaurants and shit. We've been saying this the whole time. We could have done better with adapting and making it easier for
Right.
people to serve and be served outside.
Right.
We had money. We could have spent it in different ways. Look, the point is, Game 7. Who you got? Nuggets or wait? Who's playing today? No, Raptors or Celtics. That's what it is. Sorry, I get confused. And I got to go back and forth to like, oh no, we're dying. Everybody's dying. Nobody's paying attention. Oh no, the economy's suffering. To like, oh no, Game
Who's gonna
7. Who's gonna
win?
win? I got to go back and forth because I'm trying to stay sane here. I'm trying to say Aloha Friday.
Yay.
As we are in the worst year of our life. Aren't you guys doing the same shit? Come on. I'm like, yay, Leia loves the new hoof that we got her.
Chewing on a beef hoof right now, making all kinds of noise.
You
It's
know?
like what is that? What is the word? When you go like this?
Yeah.
What is
I don't know, but
That's what she's doing right
She's
now. Like
loving
we're
it.
sitting right next to us.
and it's just, it's cute, it's adorable. Some deer had to die. Bambi had to die.
She's a
that,
cow. They was gonna die anyway for your hamburger.
I'm just saying, it's the foot of someone who was once the apple of a mother's eye.
Oh,
I'm just saying, this is what
when you put it like that,
I don't mean to put it like that. It's just always there. Death, life, happy, sad, dark, light. It's everywhere. It's not my fault. The yin yang of it all that I notice it. You know what I mean? That's what we're here to fucking help maybe filter a little bit. I don't like it when we just pretend there's nothing wrong with
Right.
the life. I don't like it when we dwell on the hell and the smell and the things that rhyme with that and suck. I don't want to just overly focus on that either. So I think what I like
balance.
yeah, and a
Okay.
good conversation, right? A little of both, right?
Well, can
You
I
smoke
just
my
tell you
weed?
something?
Smoke my weed, yeah.
My watch did something, but I just want to say, like, I love my birthday gift is the best.
Speaking of, great segue. Speaking of talking about things passionately that have nothing to do with death and that it's okay to do that, how do you like in your new watch?
I love it. I love this watch. It's so cool. It's tracking everything. I mean, it's like I know probably a ton of people have this a
You're late.
smartwatch.
You're
I'm
late
late.
to the game.
I'm late,
But
but I'm so glad I have it because I love it so much. But I don't know how to use it quite yet, so it's making all these like vibrations and
Right.
dings and stuff, and it's distracting. I'm like, what's going on?
now, why? Then let me ask you, for a lot of people who are wondering the same thing. Why? Why?
Why
You've-
do I want it? Why do I love it so much?
Well, that and it's just basically a circular cell phone on your wrist instead of in your pocket. Is it
Okay,
like
let
talk
me
to
tell
me
you.
for those of us who are like I thought watches died in the 80s. For those who are like me,
No,
and
they
I'm
did
like
not.
I'm like everything is in my phone. No, and I ask innocently because I want to learn. Why? Why a smartwatch in 2020?
Okay.
What the fuck?
Okay, for one, it is your phone on your wrist, and I feel like Inspector
Right.
Gadget. I just
Yeah,
like,
that is fun.
hello?
You feel like a dick. Dick Tracy. Little 80s joke. Okay, so what? No,
No.
honestly, is it that much faster? That much quicker? Or
Well, okay. For example,
Right.
when I'm walking Leia,
Right.
and it's just hard to have my phone and my Starbucks and hold
Oh
the
my
leash.
God. Do you hear yourself? You're fucking live right now. This is the most
It's
spoiled,
true. I'm just being
bougie, bratty shit I've ever
I'm
heard from
just
you.
being honest. So
Okay,
like
talk to
now
me.
that I have the best
What the fuck?
the best freaking earbuds ever.
That's
that
oh my goodness. That's another thing. Look, it
they
was her birthday. She's not being like splurgy. Our the whole fam chipped
I do
in.
that. Like, look at my clothes. I wear the same thing for the last 4 years.
This is true.
So
This is
yeah.
true.
So it's like
You feel justified.
I do. I hardly ever get like the new latest and greatest.
Yeah,
Right.
and you know what? And we're gonna use this to forward our business endeavors, and it's gonna
Yes.
all like these are assets,
No,
not
totally. Like so
liabilities. Kiyosaki.
it syncs to your calendar, so you can
Yes.
like everything pops up,
Right.
when it's time. And
Right.
then like just now, it told me I need to get up and move. So
Okay, and
it was like you're
but
sitting too long.
You're already devaluing it because your ass is not gonna do that right now. What's the point of it reminding you? Is you're like, you know what, bitch? No, you're not the boss of me.
No, I mean, I'm like,
A little bit.
okay, I will.
Okay,
soon, I
after
will
this.
soon, soon, soon.
After this.
Yeah. It tells me, look, Todd Tanaka's live right now. So
Oh no, I don't want to compete with Todd Tanaka. Okay, good. We only have 4 people, and they're not doing jiu-jitsu.
they're all
so that's
watching
fine.
Todd. That's all
That's
right. I don't mind it.
But I do. Yeah, I'm so proud to be a part of Team Cobra Hawaii Kai. What's up?
they're so cool.
Team HK. Another again I don't know about you all again, and we've been talking about it. It's like, that's why I love coming on here, and just like connecting with you and like sharing our life and what's going on right now. It's partly because we kind of want to see what you guys doing and like take notes, matchy, see if how weird we are. I mean, we know we're weird, but like we just want to get a gauge of like how.
How weird.
Yeah, so I mean, I do think it's a little. I can't tell, right, of our response to this pandemic, like how much of it should be edited or how much of it is a pretty decent response. But we've kind of gone like nuts, like 7 days a week. We've got
taking
this.
classes.
We take classes. We're
Yeah.
like, I mean,
Learning stuff.
the calendar is like looks bonkers,
Yeah.
right? And I don't know about you, like for me, it's like it's the most structured I've been, but yet I love it, and I feel paradoxically it's the most free I've
Yeah.
been, and all that shit.
No, I
But
mean,
it's
I
like,
love it
I don't
too
know who
because
else is doing.
it doesn't feel like a lot.
Right.
If you look at it on paper, it's like, well, you guys are doing what all through the day? You guys have something like every hour.
Well, it's like I'm thinking about like what makes up that it's almost like a portfolio of life, right? That little wheel, and you want some balance in there. So you want to like you want to edify yourself financially. You want to educate yourself.
Right.
You actually you want to be outside. You want to exercise. You want to socialize. And some of that, even if it is adapted to like Zoom or whatever, that's still on the wheel of concern, right? Like, how do we balance this shit? Like, I don't want to only just thinking about money in a time like this, and when there's all these other people around us dying, and like it's sad, and I want to be human.
Right.
But at the same time, I don't want to not concentrate on money while there's opportunities to be made, and and not only that, it's like smart moves to like protect yourself against further bullshit happening. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
So I don't know. It's a fucking crazy time, man. It's just like, I mean, in my life, this is the craziest year on planet Earth. I mean, that's a fucking statement, and I think that's true for a lot of people who've been here longer than me, and can look around and go, out of all the fucking years, this one
this is the
stands
craziest.
out as a motherfucker, right? So it's like, I mean, we're just getting used to this software, and we're like, we got tons of things in our wheel, and this is one of the things on our wheel, right? From like learning stocks through Beef Stew Trading. What's up? Shout out to Ramos, to our jiu-jitsu, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Fridays have been kind of light. Sorry, Todd, but we get drunk earlier lately. I'm sorry. I'm trying to. I'm like, I got jiu-jitsu. I'm like, so we're gonna. You know what? We might shift to a Saturday or something.
Sure.
That one.
Yeah.
But I want to keep it on the wheel.
But he doesn't know because he's doing a live right now. So
okay, good. This is perfect time to confess this. But we're gonna be talking to him next week on the Sam Ryan Show 93.9 The Beat, because he has a podcast, the Hawaii Jiu-Jitsu Experience, and they just had Yancy Medeiros on there. And you can just get nerd out on jiu-jitsu, and we love that too. And we even have like a jiu-jitsu room. The jiu-jitsu room is behind us. Okay, got some gym equipment, but you see the mats right there in the back? Yep.
Like roll around.
Right, because we're committed. We love it. I mean, it's physical exercise, and we don't expect to get in a fight, to be honest.
I want to compete.
Okay, fine, but don't confess that yet. We're
Okay.
too white belt to be talking
No,
about
I want
our
to
silly
stick with it.
dreams.
I want to stick with it until I can get to a point where I can compete. Because I really feel like
You have anger problems. Everybody knows this. You're not confessing anything new. You like to kick some ass.
I do.
Right?
I just
Right?
I just do.
You're just like, wait, like, look, I don't want to kick ass, but I will admit that when I scroll through like street fights and stuff,
You love it.
I do love it.
Me
Do
too.
love it.
I love it too.
I mean,
it's not like I'm not a violent person.
No.
But it just seems like it would feel good to just like
Of course it would.
have control, that kind of control, especially if it was a situation where I was under attack or something, and to have that like what is the word?
I always feel like it's a bad idea to drink and then go live and then talk about how you really feel about violence. I don't think we're entering like bad combination.
No.
Part of this
I bet you a lot of people agree that like, yeah, if someone were to attack me, I want to be able to defend myself, and I don't want to be I want to be scared or like just go like
Well, that
I
was
want to really like put them in an armbar and Ronda Rousey them.
That was the beginning of this, right? It's like when we all like kind of moved into this house, and there's 5 of us, and it's like me and 4 other women.
What? Try 6.
Okay, Leia counts. Sorry.
And Frankie.
Mm-hmm. Holy crap! Dog and a cat. What the hell?
Mm-hmm.
7 women and myself, right? And it's like, I don't know, just something primal in like I want to protect everybody, right? Yeah. It's like this is this primal feeling. I don't know. It's probably societally, supported as well. You have this burden, if is a word also that could work. This feeling of like shit, responsibility, burden, duty. Don't laugh. Duty. He said duty. But this idea, right? It comes to the me protect castle. I don't know if that was
that's
sorry.
Like Japanese
Japanese caveman, because I'm partly both, right? And you feel that, and so, but I can't. That's the harsh reality, right? Like I can't protect everybody. What the fuck? And then I started thinking about guns, right? That's one thing I thought about, right?
Yeah, when all this first happened.
Like I smoked too much weed to be having guns around.
Mm.
Although actually, that's actually the opposite. I say that as a joke, but I'm probably more safe. I like the last thing I want to do is touch a gun when I'm high. Anyway, the point is like you start thinking about other things, and I don't know. That's just it's a thought that I'm like, you know what? Even if we don't ever get in a fight, I've always liked the idea of self-defense. I love the philosophy of Bruce Lee. Does that count? And that's all in there, right? It's this idea, right, of be like water, to adapt to the situation, right?
Yeah.
How Bruce Lee mixed all the martial arts together because he was rejected from his own people because he was a mixed Chinese. I'm mixed Chinese. I've always related to that story and just wanting to adapt. And so we all grew up like loving that philosophy. So, to be honest, I thought it was too late. But
It's never too late.
It's never too late. I did feel that. That's why it took so long.
Yeah.
But now we're just kind of like getting back to that like weird obsessive response to this pandemic. But that's what we're doing. We're kind of like our fetal position is like, fuck, we can't go out. We can't eat out. We can't fucking go hiking if you have more than one person near you. You can't. And we're just like, what the fuck can?
And I want to know, like, what is everybody else doing? What are you guys doing to like deal with this? Like, what, is there is there stuff that we missed? Like, maybe we want to do what you're doing.
Right. I mean, I think, I do think it's weird, but I don't mind. I don't mind being weird.
Yeah.
That's
I love it.
Yeah, it's but it crosses my mind. Like, I wonder what other people are thinking or what are they doing? Because I'm just definitely I don't want to panic. I don't want to, you know what I mean? I want
right. Well, it's like you can't change the situation, right? So you got to just do what you can to make the best of it and to get the most out of this time.
But sometimes it does feel weird. Like I have to check myself, right? When it's like people, like I'm watching the news and one news is like, okay, this many cases and many deaths, right? The other news is like, oh no, gender reveal party sets fire and like millions of dollars of damage and people they can't breathe, right? And then it's like, boom, this store shuts, boom, explosion in Beirut, the second one.
Right.
And then it's like I'm over here going like, what is Tesla doing?
They're not doing anything right now.
Right. But I'm just saying, for me, I'm trying to tell myself, like, it's okay. It's okay to try to take care of the 5 people that I live with. Did I say 7? Yeah. 7.
6. 6. You make 7.
Okay, the 6 women that I live with.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't say math was my strong suit on whiskey.
I think this is enough.
Nobody said whiskey and math was a good title for a show. I am like disappointing Asians for centuries. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Look, the point is,
it's time for another drink.
Yeah, I don't care. Like here, and a little bit more weed too. Let's add to it, folks. I'm here to like share with you some of the, some of the bullshit of humanity, some of the not so put together sides of it, right? I kind of think that's the fun to me of doing whatever it is we're doing.
Talking to the people.
Yeah, just hanging out. That's why I haven't thought of a schedule. I haven't thought of like a theme yet.
Right. It's just we're just kind of all over the place.
Yeah, I like being all over the place because I guess that's the most real to what I feel inside. It's all over the place. Not a clue
how your
what
mind works.
Yeah, not a clue what I really should be doing because I just do everything. Yeah. Go with the flow.
It's worked for you for many years.
I feel like, my life is just one big freestyle, and there's just a lot of sections where shit don't rhyme for a while. Nobody fucking, hey, who judging? Who judging my freestyle? Nobody. The beat just is going on constantly in my head, and I'm fucking freestyling. And does it rhyme? I don't know. Does it make sense? That's nobody's business, right? But it feels good to me. I'm loving this wheel that we're doing. I would love to do it with other people. Like we're sharing masterclass with Trina. We talk to her every once in a while about how that's going. We got our jiu-jitsu family. And we meet them and we're working out stuff with them even though it's by Zoom. It's been fucking crazy, right?
And every morning at 3:15 in the morning, we get on with our trading people.
Yeah, and that's a whole nother family. Even if it's just like that's like my Discord thread, and now all day I'm just like, oh, okay.
All through the day, it's like
Discord pops up. So it's like, I feel like, on one level, it is like this. It feels like this crazy response, this fetal position to like global pandemic. Economic shutdown, physical, social shutdown, government shutdown, everything shutting down. I mean, I work in radio. It's like, all of our advertising money is like for people who have less of a market to advertise to. It's like everything is like, we're all trying to figure out
holding on by a thread.
Fight or flight, and what is our response. And I know for us, it's been like, how throw yourself into your work. Ours is like throw yourself into this kind of work, but it's like this project.
Yeah.
That's based on like how much can we just take this time to like learn stuff online while we're here at home. How many ways can we like be efficient and make use of the shit that's available to us, right?
Yeah. I was thinking, I was like, oh, we're kind of like Hawkeye on Infinity War. I was watching that.
Don't say that. Didn't like Endgame start when his whole family disappeared?
Yeah. No, but like
that's a horrible metaphor.
Before that, on Infinity War, it was like the way he deals with like all the crap that they go through is like he keeps remodeling stuff in the house. So as he's fighting, he's like, I think, what do you think if I change the bathroom? It's like, it's kind of how I feel. It's like, well, everything's going up in flames. I'm just thinking like, what else can we learn today? Like, what can we just like, I don't know, maybe it's like a coping thing.
No, it is a coping thing, but like, I guess I'm talking about it because I'm hoping that you guys don't think it's as weird as I secretly don't think it is. It really isn't. It's like, why not? What can I like? I'm all like, what can we do about a lot of the shit's out there? I'm like, I'm on the radio, I'm on Facebook, and I'm on YouTube, whatever I am. I'm like, hey guys, it's from the beginning of March, right? I'm like, wear a mask. We gotta fucking keep the distance, right? Let's not that parade. Nah, not now. It's too late. We know too much. It's airborne. It's asymptomatic even. So you cannot even feel the symptoms. You're still passing it. Like from the beginning, I was like, hey, don't do it. But at some point, it's like, oh, shit, that had very little effect.
Yeah.
And of course, when you look back, well, you shouldn't be shocked. Of course.
Right. Well, it's hard. The more people deal with it, it's harder to control.
But even from the very beginning, right, it was always this idea that, as soon as the problem hit us, right, as soon the first article I seen, this was back in December. I was like, like a SARS-2 like infection starting in China. I remember reading that. I'm like, oh shit. And just about the whole, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was like, oh shit. And then in January 2020, we went to UH to go see what's his face? David Wallace Burns. What's his name?
And Caldwell was there.
And he wrote the book called The Uninhabitable Earth, and he was talking about climate change. And he said, like, climate change, right, is working in many ways to be horrible for the planet, one of which is old viruses
coming back
that are like hidden in the permafrost or whatever.
Do you remember that? Right? Caldwell was right there, right in front of us. And
right,
like,
yeah.
Weren't you in? Did you hear what the guy said? Like, why are you trying to like, dig around in Waimanalo or whatever? Like, why are we not taking this seriously?
Right. So it was like, I mean, I already from climate change is like, this is not a great problem for humans. We don't like to like, hey, trust me, way later you guys are gonna suffer if you don't act now. We're not really great at that, right? We're great at like, if you don't do this, like, give me your money or I'll shoot you in the face. Like, we're like, a lot of people are like, okay, take my money. We're good at like, shit might happen right the fuck now, and that shit's gonna hurt you specifically.
Right.
We're not good at like, that's gonna hurt a village downtown 100 years from now.
Also, you're like,
or whatever it is, right? So to the extent that so like, COVID is invisible, right? And people don't get the fucking, even if you have the symptoms, you might not have it. There's a lot of fucking. It's far from what's naturally comes easy to us.
Right.
So from the get-go, if you're an investor, like you're trying to bet on which way this is going to go, you'd be stupid to bet on humans obeying what is smart, scientifically, medically, doing the right thing, or even like doing what's sacrificially good for their neighbor and for their societal partner. Right. They're like, bitch, I need money now. Bitch, I need fun now. Bitch, I need mental sanity now.
Right.
And if I don't feel sick, then I'm pretty much not sick. I don't care what you tell me.
Right.
It gets very easy to go like, am I? You fucking like liars and manipulators of the data so that you can, it gets very blurry.
Yeah. Definitely.
And I don't blame anybody because, I kind of get both sides, right?
Sure.
I get both sides. Like, it could be like this real disease and everything's real, or it could be a laboratory mistake. It could be a military.
All kinds of things. But I just err on the side of like, if it's real, like I don't want to be a part of that. So, but I get why people would question it. I get why, people are like, fuck this shit. I'm not changing my lifestyle or whatever. I get it. I just like, for me,
well, it's like
because I don't know, I rather just err.
We're err on the side of safety, especially because in this case, if you're wrong, other people
die. Yeah, that's the thing, right?
That's the thing, right? It's like you have revealed yourself. If your gamble is like, fuck it, because it's not like fucking for you. This is not like YOLO, bitch. This is not your time to YOLO. This is like. Everybody's involved.
Because
it's not a sacrifice for you. This is everybody's involved.
Because most people, right? Isn't it like 90-something% people will be okay, but you just don't know who that 90 is.
First of all,
it could be my mom. It could be my daughter. Yeah. Right.
And first of all, I think by now we must realize that every stat, every article,
could be some bullshit.
Could be some like. You have to, and that's just the way it is. You say, well, I don't have the time. I don't want, you can't expect me. I got shit to do. Well, look, that's just the truth. The information that we're accessing is showing that the pipelines, the supply chains through which this information is coming has reason to be faulty, fucked up, allergic disease, STD, boiled with some shit. Right. So all I'm saying is, right, we have to be responsible. Check our sources. Ask hard questions. Unfold philosophies and arguments, and try to be efficient, make sense, be honorable and brave about whether or not we're embracing the whole truth, or some of it, or part of it. Sometimes we have good intentions, but we still are misinformed,
right?
And that could be just as dangerous. What are we gonna do about that? Something. I hope not nothing. Yeah. Right. Hi, Lena. Hi, everybody. Hi. Hey, it's just I enjoy getting drunk with you guys. I'm talking about life. Hi. Cheers.
Time to go get another.
I mean, maybe. It's just I just enjoy the fact that we started off with tasting Love's Donettes in an ice cream or yogurt soft serve.
We tricked you. We ended up talking about COVID anyway.
And then which, by the way, go get it at Thrills HNL. Check them out. It's really good. But
holy cow, it's
and
so
then
good.
we turned out talking about philosophy and Nihilism. So, brother Sam, how's you? To the pigeon action. Yeah, that's why, because you know what? We're humans and we're not categorized by one thing. Don't think. What you thought? We couldn't like be versatile and jump from subject to subject? What you thought? We couldn't recognize the thread that does attach all subjects, though it may not seem so evident on the surface, brother Sam. You know what I'm talking about. Everything's connected.
Yeah, it is.
What's not connected? I don't have to be drunk to discover that truth that's obvious and plain in front of our face. Which brings it down to the ultimate question, brother Sam, are you going to the beach this weekend? Because that's what we're trying to figure out. Right? Be cool. Only thing you can do about it, ignorance, is seek higher sources and admit to yourself that you don't know everything. Thank you. Thank you, Sam.
Yeah.
A truth and a comment on a thread on a live on a Friday, and that's what I'm talking about.
That.
A highlight that, brother Sam.
That's true. Truth. Too much truth.
And I miss local kind grinds, dude. You know what I mean?
Oh.
I do. I miss it. I miss it. But
let me just tell you something that happens every time we drink.
Okay, go ahead.
I can only drink so much, and then I have to go to the bathroom. So we gotta say goodbye.
We gotta say goodbye because of your shishi. So this great moment in life is being truncated by the sheesh. The sheesher.
Okay.
That's all good. You're right.
Yeah.
We'll come back later.
We'll come back.
Sure.
Because we love you guys.
We really do love you. And thank God for technology.
And I think what's happening here is that he misses talking to people besides me.
Well, look, I mean, everybody misses talking to everybody, compared to pre-COVID times. It's nothing against you.
Okay.
But we were all used to a larger addressable audience. That's what I'm saying, right? Right?
Yeah.
Everybody. That's all.
We miss our friends.
I miss group hugs. I want to try to see how long I can stall her and she can forget, because sometimes you forget.
I can't forget.
Sometimes you forget, and then she goes away. Sometimes.
I've been trying to hold it for I'd actually stopped drinking my drink because I was like, oh God.
I don't want you to get a UTI live. So let's just wrap it up. Okay, we'll catch you on later. Maybe even later on today. Let's go. Game 7. I say the Celtics. Let's go. Okay, bye.